Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes.
Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about which products I think you should buy from the drugstore. Now, most of us, we have a mix, some prestige makeup, some drugstore makeup, but I feel like these products are really good at the drugstore and that you should perhaps make the drugstore your first stop when purchasing them. So before I get into the list, thank you so much for clicking on this video and coming to my channel. I truly appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. It's a free and easy way for you to support all the videos I make: makeup, skincare, hair care, travel. I want you to be a part of the crew, so please subscribe so you don't miss out on any great videos. Also, if you like this video, like the video and hit the notification bell so you'll be first to know when I post a new video or when I go live. So let's talk about what you should be getting from the drugstore first. Number one, pressed powders. Now, there are some really cute prestige pressed powders that are phenomenal, that have long legacies of being famous. However, the pressed powders at the drugstore level, a lot of them are very pigmented, great shade ranges now, and have a lot of options in terms of foundation, pressed setting powders, blushes, bronzers. The pressed products at the drugstore are really superior, and especially if it's your first time trying something, I think you should definitely get the drugstore version first and then see if you like it. So for an example, a powdered foundation, a high-end powder foundation, you might be looking anywhere from like $28 to like $40, but you might be feeling like, I wear liquid foundation, I just want to set with a little tint. I'm not sure how I really feel about this. Do I feel like it's going to be cakey on my skin if I just try to go in with straight powder, i.e. I'm wearing powder foundation right now, so the answer is no. But if you think that it's going to be hard for you to try it out, to navigate it, try it with the drugstore version first. I would highly suggest any of the pressed powders from the L'Oreal Infallible. The foundation, the blush, the bronzers, those are all highly rated across the internet, so definitely try out those. Also, e.l.f. has some great ones, so does NYX, and there's so many great pressed formulas, and a lot of the high-end pressed formulas, people try it and they still won't even like it, especially not so much with high-end blush, but high-end translucent powders that are pressed, and even some foundation. So really try out the drugstore, because I think that's going to be a great place for you to find what you like, what kind of finish you like, and to learn how to best manipulate it and apply it for your skin. And number two, mascara. You're supposed to throw your mascara in the garbage after every 4 to 6 weeks. You can get conjunctivitis, also known as pink eye, the bacterial and the viral version, all kinds of eye infections and stuff like that when you wear old mascara. So for the average person, buying a mascara that costs $40 every 4 weeks is not what you're trying to do. You might not even have the time to go back to the store to get the $40 mascara every 4 weeks. So if you want to buy some and then stock it up, it's a lot easier to do that if you do the drugstore mascara. Also, the high-end mascara is only at the high-end places, so with drugstore mascara you can easily replace every 4 weeks, because when you go get groceries, go pick up your medicine, go to other places that are not just Sephora's and Ulta's, you'll be able to easily get a drugstore mascara to make sure you're constantly changing them and throwing them away. If you are a contact wearer, do not put any old mascara on your eyes, because when the old mascara dirt and dust and break off gets trapped behind that contact, baby, you might end up in the emergency room. Do not play those reindeer games. 4 to 6 weeks, throw the mascara in the trash. Next, this is actually my kind of idea. It's not necessarily something that's widespread, but I'm gonna say winter foundation. So if you're one of those people that you have your summer shade, your fall spring shade, but then once the winter hits, your skin gets to a pale level that is just on a complete different stratosphere from all the other products that you wear, get the winter foundation from the drugstore. A lot of times, as soon as March hits, you're out and about again, and then your skin automatically goes to your spring color, or in the fall you're able to still have a little bit of your tan and color left from the summer, so wearing that little bit darker foundation, you could still finesse it and make it work. And it's really just from January to like the end of February where you're really pale. You might not want to buy a high-end version of a foundation just for 3 months. Like, I'm gonna be back to my regular color soon. I don't need this. So I think you should try a drugstore foundation. That way, one, it'll give you opportunity to see if you like a new formula or something different outside the box of what you would usually try. And two, it's a lot cheaper, it's more affordable. So at the end of the 3 months, when you start to realize, okay, I'm getting darker again, or I'm getting back to my normal foundation color again, you don't feel bad that you bought this whole foundation just for this short part of time when you're really pale. So I think try getting your winter foundation from the drugstore. I think you will appreciate that. Next, lip glosses and lipsticks. There are excellent high-end lip glosses and lipsticks. However, the ones at the drugstore are really great quality. They have great pigment, great payoff. They feel great. They last a long time. And they're half the price. So, I would say, and oftentimes, a lot of the high-end brands are like, especially the ones with makeup artist founders or newer founders, they're like, well, I grew up loving my mom's Revlon Luscious lipstick, so that's what inspired my $40 lipsticks. And it's like, well, I could go get what your mom had for $9.99. Like, so, and you can get more colors, more finishes. If you want to try something out of the box, like a glitter lipstick, but if you hate it, you want to throw it in the trash but then not feel bad about it, yeah, high-end lip glosses and lipsticks, like I said, are great, and I own a lot of them. But I am going to say, if you're trying a off-the-wall color like a blue or a black or something that you just, a really pale pink, a really beige color that you think it might wash you out but you're not sure, get the drugstore version. So if you don't like it, you're less heartbroken. Next, we have nail polish. I'm saying drugstore nail polish because to me, SEOPI, those nail polishes are still leagues above the high-end prestige nail polishes. I don't see the people who I know who are reviewing and buying the Dior and the Christian Louboutin nail polishes, they're still chipping. The red is red, and I just don't see the point of buying those high-end nail polishes when they don't last longer. Like, and it's not like they make your nails grow or do any special nourishing to your nails, so you might as well go get you the nice OPI, the SE, and then save that coin. False lashes. It used to be a time that you had to go get like the MAC and Sephora false lashes because the ones at the drugstore would just be so scratchy and itchy. But those days are long gone. They have such soft, you can even get mink lashes at the drugstore now. There's so many different versions, and a lot of them are a lot softer and they're more malleable. The bands are thinner, so they look more natural when you apply them. And I really just think that you should go to get your lashes from the drugstore instead of buying high-end. Because even with reusing them, like, you can only use it 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 if you're really strategic. But the drugstore lashes are being used the same amount of time. So it's same for the $15, $20, $30 MAC lashes as it is for the drugstore, because it's not like they last a year. Like, there's going to deteriorate at the same speed, so you might as well get the one that's more affordable. And lastly, we have brow gel. Now, I know there's a lot of high-end brow gels that people love, but I would say if you are looking to, especially if you're on a budget and there's like, I want to spend high-end on the places where it matters and then get drugstore for everything else, my personal opinion is that brow gel is one of those places where you can get a drugstore version and it's going to perform just as well as a high-end version, and you'll be able to save a couple dollars, especially because it's not something that you really see the pigment, you don't really see the color. It's just kind of holding it in place. A lot of people are starting to even use hair gel instead of using brow gel. So definitely I think brow gel is a place where you can start at the drugstore, and then if you want to splurge or try something else, then go to Prestige. But those are the products I think that you should go to the drugstore first. If you have your own idea of things that you think are better at the drugstore than they are prestige, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your 2 cents. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire